Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it's 14:14 on this beautiful Saturday. Right, okay, 14:15 now. That's on aeroplane mode. We're all good. Wow. Let's see what the cards want to say. Are we all good for this weekend? Are we good to go? It's like, give me a minute. Okay, give me a minute. I'm going to do a Celtic cross. And we shall see what the story is for this weekend. That's what we're talking about. Let's look at any challenges. I feel a bit nervous. I feel like I want to go to the little girl's room all of a sudden. Okay, what's gone on in the past? I can feel it. Can you feel it? I can feel it. But what's gone on in the past? Oh yeah. Us divine feminines, we know a lot more than what we let on, you know. It's that intuition of ours, you know. It tends to be spot on. We've got two cards for how we're feeling about ourselves. I'm not sure what else I'm going to use. Let's just have a look at the story. We'll take it one step at a time. What are we talking about today? Hey, divine masculine. Are you ready? Just give me a minute. Well, you just need one more cup, don't you, to make the 10 of cups. One more drink. Before we go, let me just have this last drink. A drink on me. Okay, a drink on you. Let's hope someone's not throwing a drink over you. Okay. I feel that you're raising your glass to yourself. You're toasting yourself at the moment, divine masculine. You look like how I felt. Like, well, it's quite late now. All morning, not really wanting to get up. You're just having a loungy morning. All I've heard this morning going through my head is this song, and it goes, good morning, how are you on this wonderful day? Good morning to you. So good morning. It's a good morning. It's a good morning. Okay. Should we have a look at the, you're looking so proud of yourself here. Little cheeky chappy. Got your striped pyjamas on here. Okay. What are you sitting watching? It took me to football. I don't know too much about football, okay? Or soccer, or whatever you want to call it. But it felt like you're watching. Like, what are you waiting for? The cup. The cup. It felt like the colours blue. And then you're kind of relaxed and chilled. Watching something. Just need to, it's like, one more drink, one more game. Should we have a look at your challenge? Okay. Right, your challenge is actually sending out the message. So there's something that's prolonging you and you need one more minute or one more drink or one more game. Okay. But you're in a really good mood, divine masculine. That's for sure. Okay, but you still need to, so your mood is like, good. Good morning. Good morning. You're in a good mood today, but there is still this, look at your face screwed up here. It's like, So you know that you're distracting yourself. Okay. Maybe a bit later. That's what you kind of feel. It's like, okay, later on in the day, maybe. You'll think about this message. Should we have a look at what's gone on in the past energy? Okay. I feel like you've actually managed to build yourself some solid foundations. You're feeling quite stable and strong here. I don't know whether you've moved home and you're enjoying your own space, okay? Especially if you haven't really had your own space before. It's definitely an independent energy here with the Nine of Cups. It means that you're taking care of you. You're looking after your own needs. And it looks like there's some other things that come before just sending this message. Okay. But the Four of Pentacles is about building firm foundations. Seeing as this like let's get our words out. The town's behind you here, or is it two towns, or is it a city? The tale of two cities, maybe. Have you got a couple of matches to watch? Got a couple of matches to watch. That's interesting. Seeing as we're kind of picking up on divine masculine, divine feminine, twin flames, igniting that match. Igniting the match. Does it depend on the results of the match, on what your mood's going to be like? Well, okay. Igniting the match. So I feel, okay, there's other things here before. You are ready, divine masculine. You're just procrastinating. Putting off what you could do today until tomorrow. Okay, well, you've got the Tower right now in your energy. So, okay, the universe is... The universe has other plans. I hope your match is not cancelled. I thought you said it was a good morning. Okay. So the Tower's here. The Tower is here, and there's two figures flying out of this tower, and you can see like there's more than two flames, but them two bottom windows, especially where that feminine's coming out of. She looks like she's coming out of this window here with the flame, for sure. I don't know where he's come from. He's been up there. Look, in his little man cave. Well, I think it's more of an attic. Okay, so he's been upstairs. Talking to God? No. He's got other things to do. So whether or not you've been kind of lofting around, well, like I said, divine has other plans. Okay, so whether you've had a spark of inspiration, I'm not sure. Looking into the future, well, you're charging off somewhere now. Right like the wind, bullseye. Okay, well, you're charging off against the wind. Look at you. Okay. Knight of Swords, he all of a sudden just wants to move, wants to go charging in. The horse is even shocked. It's like, geez, man. Where are we off to? Well, let's have a look at what's going on behind the scenes. Three of Pentacles. Now, I felt like there was just, you know, you just hang on for one more minute. Just need to sort something out. What's going on here? Is it results? Waiting for the results to come in. Okay. Working in partnership with like-minded people. But unless the divine masculine is actually talking to others about this now. He's been in Hermitage or hanging out in the loft, in his cave, his man-made cave. He's found himself. How are you feeling about yourself, divine masculine? You've been planning. We're getting ready for the game, seriously. So it's like game on. I think we might call this video game on. It's night time now. And you're off to the Two of Cups. That's what you're thinking about. That's how you're feeling about yourself. It's game on. How this is affecting others? Well, there's conflict. Petty, boyish, childish behaviour. That's what it is. Hopes or fears? You know what you're doing, Divine Masculine. You're thinking really logically and strategically. You've got a strategy. Outcome? Going to speak the truth. Queen of Swords. I feel that's you, that cherub who seems quite contented there, resting underneath that arm. Whose arm are you resting under? I felt you were resting under the arm of God. You've got God's armour on. You're strong. I just don't know what you're sorting out before you send a message. There's no sign of the Divine Feminine again on the table, but I feel the energy is... you can kind of see through that. Got a bit of a sweat on, haven't we? Have we? Maybe not. Felt hot all of a sudden. Let's look at the Everyday Tarot. I've got the Empress here. That's the Divine Feminine. She's ready. She's fertile. Looks like she's just about to drop. Oh, I'm going to read from the book. Let me give them a shuffle first. Divine Masculine, we're going to delve deeper into your energy here and we're going to find out what's going on, really. 9 of Cups. Page of Wands. You have a curious mind. You have a curious mind and love to ask questions and learn new things. You are a natural communicator and ready to take the next step to share your message with the world. So, who are you talking to first before you send a message to the Divine Feminine? There's someone, or a couple of people. So before you actually send a message to the Divine Feminine, you're speaking to others beforehand. And there it is, what's going on behind the scenes. So that's what we're talking about. You have a curious mind and love to ask questions and learn new things. You are a natural communicator and ready to take the next step to share your message with the world. Wow. Are you ready? I mean, are you really ready? Yeah, just give me a minute. A minute or two. Page of Cups. Here's the messenger. And like I said, you're procrastinating. You're hanging around. The Hangman. Now it looks like actually Divine's wanting you to speak to someone else before you do speak to the Divine Feminine. Because it would be the Divine that puts you into the Hangman mode. And seeing as how you're being assisted behind the scenes is you actually opening up and talking to others about this. I feel that you are less nervous. You can talk to others about your situation or your relationships. It's like you're going to feel so much more easier. You're going to feel easier talking to the Divine Feminine. Okay, so this is challenge. Oh, no, sorry, let's put that one down. Is it a challenge to talk to others, to open up? Okay. Life is on hold and you are in a state of temporary suspension as you await new insight and clarity. When did I pick up? Yesterday, the day before? That word suspension. So have you been suspended? So life is on hold and you are in a state of temporary suspension as you await new insight and clarity. Step back and look at life from a different perspective. So having that step back now. Taking that step back and looking at life from a different perspective. In the past, 4 of Pentacles, I felt like you are quite stable and solid, and it's like you haven't, I believe you managed to get your shit together, especially if it involves money, so you're feeling more stable. I'm going to say you're trying to hold on to your money too tightly, because that one could roll off of your head, couldn't it? We've got to get a card before I read from the book. Roll off your head, but I feel like things roll off of your tongue quite. It said you're a great communicator. So also you're a great communicator when it comes to business ideas and knowing how to build firm foundations. So you've got quite a lot of knowledge here. I said about the coin being able to roll off of your head, and I believe these are ideas. You've got a crown on, it's like you're a king. And seeing as we kind of have you in the King of Swords here, so you know what you're doing. There's no fear there. You know what you're doing. And then this is the Queen, and you speaking your truth, but I felt it was you speaking, even though it's a Queen. Okay. 4 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. You are filled with happy memories from the past. Okay. You are filled with happy memories from the past, like reuniting with childhood friends or high school crushes. You feel carefree and imaginative. You bring harmony and cooperation to your current relationships. Is your plan. Okay, a past love makes me feel very much the Divine Feminine. It's a very childlike, innocent, and you may have known your Divine Masculine like back in the day, or you may have known your Divine Feminine back in the day. Okay. But you bring harmony and cooperation to your current relationship, so all to do with this talking here. You're needing to find peace. There's no prolonging it. So you've got the Tower. You're a bit hot and sweaty. It's all that running around. 2 cards. 10 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. You feel that the Divine Feminine's doing it all. And you're kind of saying to her, I will be there, but you're going to have to just hang on for a minute. So the Divine Masculine's very aware that the 10 of Wands has shown up with the Divine Feminine here. He's very aware that the Divine Feminine is solo and carrying the responsibility of this connection on her shoulders. It does say for the Divine Feminine, though, you are taking on extra burdens, workloads and responsibility. You know it is only temporary. Because the Divine Masculine's in this temporary suspension. So you are willing to put in the hard work now to accomplish your goal and reap the rewards later. Okay. But we have the Masculine who's coming, 8 of Cups. This is in the current energy. So I feel he can feel the weight. Now, I feel he actually feels it on his own shoulders. So he can feel what the Divine Feminine's going through. Okay. Let's look at the 8 of Cups. I'm going to hold these up. It is time to walk away from a disappointing situation or relationship. You wanted it to work, but alas, it hasn't. The only option is to move on with your life. So the Divine Feminine, she's moving on with her life. I feel the Divine Masculine, whoever this is coming out of that window, if that's a past partner, he's leaving that partner. He's just really, both counterparts are moving away from disappointing situations and relationships. So the Divine Masculine's really picking up on the Divine Feminine going solo now. He can feel that she's exhausted. Knight of Swords, in he comes, rushing in. That's looking into the future. 8 of Swords. The Divine Feminine's not aware because she's putting in a lot of hard work. She can feel... but to be honest with you, there's the disappointment here, really, of the Masculine procrastinating, and she's just kind of, it's a bit disappointing, I just move on from this situation, relationship. And the masculine's like, hang on a minute. Game on. So we have the Eight of Swords. You see the masculine here. Feminine's got her back turned. She seems to be tied up, blindfolded. And it says you are... it doesn't say you are. It says you feel trapped by your thoughts and your situation, and you believe you are the victim. While it may appear as if you have few choices, the bindings around you are loose, and if you change your thoughts, you would change your life. Divine Feminine, stay optimistic and positive. Don't lose all hope. All is not lost. Even if you can't quite see it yet, it is on the horizon. You can see here, Divine Masculine, Two of Wands, Eight of Cups. It's how he's feeling about himself and the situation. I've missed out what's going on behind the scenes. Okay. Well, let's have a look at how the Divine Masculine's feeling first. He's being led towards the Divine Feminine. He understands the Divine Feminine is about to drop. I'm not saying drop a baby, okay. But that she's tired. She's tired. And it feels like about fair play here. It's definitely something about the game. The Divine Masculine needs to play fairly. Now we've got Destiny here, the Wheel of Fortune. You can see that arrow's pointing towards the Divine Feminine. Away from all the snakes. This is the masculine being centred and I want to say taking a grip of that wheel. And to start to steer his boat in the right direction. Let's read the Wheel of Fortune with the Empress. I'm going to separate them. Just so we can have a look, because we've got the Wheel of Fortune here with the Two of Wands. Now the Two of Wands about partial success. It means you can only go so far alone. Okay, you can't reach that ultimate state of satisfaction, happiness. Not the ultimate state. You're really looking for someone to share, you know, your life and your world with. Your destiny. You're looking for your destiny. And then the masculine here is actually walking to the Divine Feminine here, the Two of Cups. He's already at the Nine of Cups, okay? We've already seen him here in the now, walking towards the feminine. We're reading from the book. Wheel of Fortune with the Two of Wands. You are experiencing the cycle of change. The wheel is turning and your situation is constantly evolving and shifting. What goes up must come down, and vice versa. What runs away must come back. It's like a boomerang. The boomerang effect. Okay. Eight of Cups to the Empress. Abundance and creativity flows to you. You embody the mother archetype and are bringing a new project into being. Your Divine Feminine energy flows through you as you grow and nurture your babies. One of your babies is the Divine Masculine. He's coming. Okay. There's conflict though. How this is affecting others. There's conflict. This could be within the Divine Masculine. This could be around the Divine Masculine's environment. Let's find out. This could also be how others are seeing the Divine Masculine. Conflicted. Oh, we still missed this card where he's talking to people about it. So, how are others seeing the Divine Masculine? Conflicted. Torn. Nothing's fine, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I'm ashamed. Oh, you're lying naked on the floor. Illusions never change into something real. Well, don't be so sure about that, Divine Masculine. I feel your bodies are actually helping you to pick you up. That might be why you're having one more drink. Maybe you've been out with your buddies. It says like kind of reconnecting with childhood friends, people from the past, maybe reconnecting. And I feel that you're definitely having help and assistance behind the scenes by other people. So Ace of Wands, it feels like they're encouraging you. Let's have a look what the Ace of Wands wants to say. How this is affecting others. They're trying to help to lift your spirits. Have another drink, they say to you. Stay for one more. That's how it goes, isn't it? You run out of time. You are highly motivated, energised and filled with new ideas that inspire growth. A world of possibility is opening up. Follow your passion. Unless you're hanging out with the wrong type. Okay. Oh, you don't need a girl. Have another drink. You don't need a girl. You're better off without love. I'm going to look behind the scenes now what this chatting is that's going on. It's definitely something about you talking to someone before approaching the Divine Feminine. Six of Pentacles. This needs to be done before, so you're balancing out the scales here. It does look like justice here. I do feel like you're talking to men, maybe not women. I'm going to say it's Lady Justice, okay? Even though it's a Six of Pentacles, that's about bringing in the balance. But it's a feminine here. And she's looking at these men talking. And it's like the feminine energy is balanced out. I'm picking up on that coin in the belly. So with the Ace of Wands, the fire in your belly, Divine Masculine, I believe that came out yesterday. Let's read what the Six of Pentacles says. You are feeling generous and ready to share your abundance and wealth with others. Ooh, you're talking your talk. Okay. Are you going to walk the talk? Or you may be on the receiving end of generosity. Accepting these gifts with gratitude. Give abundantly and it will come back to you threefold. I do feel, actually, Divine Masculine, I feel you're having encouragements, okay? If they're your true friends, they're going to want you to be in love, go after what you love. They're going to want you to be happy. Okay. King of Swords, hopes or fears? I felt like it's all this guidance. Is it confusing you? There's the Tales of Two Cities going on here. You could have some that are for love and some that are just, don't believe in it. They're not believers of the great L. Hopes or fears? Well, you'll find your own balance. Really, what you're told is just to tap into your own intuition. You know what you desire. You could be testing the waters here. You've got Temperance here. Temperance will balance out your masculine, feminine energy within. So you can go on really to claim your crown, reconciliation. You've got to feel whole within first. So I feel if it gets a bit too much, with the Two of Swords here, this is normally when you're at a crossroads. And you need to go within. And then you can't really blame anyone, can you? You come to your own decisions about what to do. It's not, well, so-and-so told me to do this or not to do this. And no, this is like your decision. Okay, let's read these. Temperance. You're going to have to practice some patience as well. You are discovering how to create balance and harmony in your life. You find alignment and a sense of peace with your external surroundings. And then we've got the Two of Swords. You are facing a challenging decision. a fork in the road, but you are unsure which option to take. Look closer. There are aspects that you are not currently seeing that will help you make the right decision. Okay. So the outcome is Queen of Swords. Speaks the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. God is most definitely helping. Queen of Swords here. Rolls off the tongue, does it? You might need to practice how it rolls off your tongue then. I do feel that it is a good energy though. I feel like you're feeling cheeky, and so it's like you're sharing your secrets, your wishes, your desires, maybe your past adventures. You definitely like spilling the beans. Queen of Swords. And I feel you feel quite contented doing that. Well, here's your butterfly here at the bottom. You're getting ready. It does look like it's a big cup, really. And base of the cup here. And then you've got the cherub who's kind of hiding in that cup. He's like he's in love. So I feel like you could be swooning, Divine Masculine. Telling tales about your Divine Feminine. It's tales of two cities. Swapping tales, are you? You feel good about it, but it's like you haven't contacted your Divine Feminine, so I'm not sure what these other guys are saying, but it feels like by you spilling the beans, they help to get your it's like chop chop. It's like they help you to get on your horse and to get going. Back on the horse, back in the saddle. Oh, you're back in the saddle. Back in the saddle, boy. Oh, let's have a look. Yeah, you're going towards your 10 of Pentacles. So, or you're talking about this legacy. You're talking about your ideas. It's about starting up. How many other cards? Okay. Let's have a look at this outcome. Oh, we'll look at those in a minute. Let's look at the 10 of Pentacles first. You have accumulated wealth and abundance through hard work and dedication. It brings you deep joy and satisfaction to share this wealth with your loved ones. And I feel that's love. Wealth and abundance does not have to be about money. It does come as part of the process, okay, but it's love that will generate that abundance. It brings you deep joy and satisfaction to share this wealth with your loved ones. You express gratitude for fulfilling your material goals and dreams. I do feel you're on the way to fulfilling your material goals, whether that's with the Divine Feminine because of the partial success. She is your destiny, and what you will achieve together will be outstanding. But it's like you've got yourself stable enough to this position. Let's look at these three cards. The Magician, the Sun card, and the Three of Cups. We're off for a celebration. Look, the Magician's telling you, come on, you've got the power. You're back in the saddle. Magician. Card number 1. You are the one. You are taking action to manifest your goals and have the resources to create what you desire. You combine magic and practicality to bring your ideas to reality. I feel like Divine Masculine, you're just going to feel better if you've got one person on your side who's rooting for you to do this. You've got the Sun. Another major arcana after the Magician. It's like time to get your happy on. You are surrounded by warmth, radiance, and vitality. You are lit up. I don't feel there's any denying it. I could tell straight away. You can't hide it from your face. You're in love. You are lit up, energized by possibility, growth, and success. Radiate your light and shine it on the world. And then you're celebrating Three of Cups, celebrating the Divine Feminine. Having a good little chat, aren't you? Celebrate your successes with your closest friends and family. Collaborate with others on a creative project and inspire one another to reach new heights. I feel you're inspiring them with this like awakened perspective, knowledge that you have now, and they're kind of like your biggest cheerleaders as well. Okay, you're encouraging. You're encouraging others, and in return, they're giving you all the encouragement that you're desiring. To go towards your Nine of Pentacles. I'm not sure why I picked that top card off. She's top of the crop, isn't she? She's next on the list. Oh, Divine Masculine, come on. Just another minute. Lovely. Lovely. Communication. Things happening very quickly. Relocation, travel. This is just messages. Lots of things happening at once. Those rods are about to land. They've been in the air. This has been flying around in the air for a while. They're about to land now. Hit their target. What's their target? It's a Divine Feminine. Nine of Wands, here you are. You need to be strong, okay, to do this. You're through the other side. You have Divine on your side guiding you. You might feel a little alone. Let's hope you found one person to kind of be on your side and encouraging you. That really does help, even if it's just the one. Even if it's just the one. Even if you have no one, you know your divine counterpart's encouraging you. Okay. Even in the face of adversity and exhaustion, you stand tall and strong. You are resilient, persistent, and ready to do what it takes to get to the finish line. Keep pushing. You are so close. Don't let others get to you. Archangel Oracle cards. I'm sure that's patience on the bottom now. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realise. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Don't let others get to you, Divine Masculine, as you're trying to get to your Divine Feminine. Game on, he says. Nothing's going to stop him. Okay. Archangel Oracle. Can we have a message, please, for this weekend? Peace. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Don't let the others get to you. Not really strong believers of love and peace and happiness and joy and prosperity and abundance and all the good stuff. Look past the surface of this situation and see the underlying truth that everyone involved is a child of God filled with love. By focusing upon this truth, you elicit loving behaviour and solutions. Even though appearances may seem otherwise, trust that a higher wisdom is in charge. Love is the only power that exists, and its light shines away any seemingly darkness. I'm struggling to get these words out. Any seeming darkness. Hold the intention to look for examples of this light within yourself and others, and you'll have more light in your mind, heart, thoughts, and life. This knowledge is the foundation of peace. So yesterday, I believe we spoke about you can choose. Are you going to walk on like the light side of the streets, or are you going to stand in the shadows on the dark, hiding away? So you choose whether you choose to see the light or you see the dark within life situations and people. So working with Archangel Shimon, when you wish to feel more centred, calm and peaceful, call upon Shimon. He is the Archangel of personal and global peace. He's very kind, loving and sweet, and he'll evoke a pleasant feeling of excitement when he works with you. I actually feel that's you, Divine Masculine. I feel you're working with other masculines, okay? Getting them a bit excited, aren't you? But they're going to want to see some evidence, okay? There's no point talking about this journey and this deep love if it doesn't actually, manifest. No one actually gets to see it. It'd still just be like that illusion, won't it? Even though you know it exists, others are just like, okay, whatever. He's very kind, loving and sweet, and he'll evoke a pleasant feeling of excitement when he works with you. Know that Shimon sees your true qualities and loves you unconditionally. Okay. We all have that one out there, don't we? Yes, we do. Destiny. Some things are destined to be. Only for the believers. An angel of light. Always look on the bright side of life. Oh, it's a whistle. I can't whistle when I'm laughing. Dee 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 dee. A card that's spun over. We've got choices. Yes, we do have choices. When you worry about decisions, it means that your mind is trying to control your life, and that results in choices made from your ego. Your angel guidance is to consider and evaluate all the options, then let go of your head and choose from your heart that which gives you greatest joy and feels right. Do not act from foolish impulse, however, rather from divinely prompted inspiration. Make choices for the highest good. Remember that if something is not for your highest good, it certainly is not for the highest good of those around you. So let go of false feelings of responsibility for others and choose with wisdom. Become still and attune to your soul. Ask your angels for guidance and help. Then from your point of deep inner stillness, make your choices easily and spontaneously. Make your choices easily. I said that, didn't I? It'd be more easily. Easily does it. So become still and attune to your soul. Ask your angels for guidance and help. Then from your point of deep inner stillness, make your choices easily and spontaneously. Your affirmation: I choose for my highest good. And that will be for the good of all. Okay. I'm going to get an oracle of shadows and light. Just stuck in the middle. We'll get them out. I feel like my hair's falling out. Okay. Got to let your hair down, have we? Okay, I can leave it down. Oh, let the hair down. Now I've got hair everywhere. Well, let's not exaggerate, it's just one hair. Okay, let's have a look. Let me just sort the wig out. Oh, it's like rat's tails. Talking tales of two cities. The rat's tails. There's the card. Fairy of the divine hand. Intoxication. Distorted view and overindulgence. Just have a look at the people that you're hanging around with. And it's just bear in mind that your life, how your life will show itself is really your life will. How we're going to get this out? Yeah, let's get this out. Have a look at the 5 people you spend your most time with, because there's a big chance that you're going to be taking on their beliefs. That will be in money, health, love, relationships, all of it. Have a look at the 5 people that you spend your time with and see whether they're healthy connections, because they're helping to mould you into who you're going to become. And there's no excuse to say you don't have anyone beneficial around, okay, to use as a role model and to hang out with, because that's complete and utter bullshit. I used Dr. Wayne Dyer, Napoleon Hill, Abraham Hicks. I do feel like for, let's say this weekend, if you want, and definitely going into next week, try personal development. I'm going to be putting up daily personal development audiobooks for you to listen to. There might be 2-3 hours. That's okay, you get 24 hours in a day. I'm sure you can commit to not doing what you normally do, which might be going to the pub, it might be watching tarot readings, and actually do some serious personal development and give them a chance. Once you get into them, you'll get really absorbed, okay? And Fairy of the Divine Hand. Message: intoxication, distorted view and overindulgence. About the Fairy of the Divine Hand. If the Fairy of the Divine Hand has turned up in a reading, it is ever so likely you are being urged by friends, loved ones, or even your own self to more accurately estimate the power addictive behaviours and substances can have over you. You know how it is. You start having a piece of candy, some soda, maybe a little junk food, then before long you have more. It may be another habit such as judging yourself or others way too harshly, thinking negatively or giving up too early on exercise and good healthy practices that you are indulging in. Gossip too falls under the Fairy of the Divine Hand's domain. While it can be wickedly delicious, it always leaves such a sour aftertaste. So when she shows up, know that the true gift she offers is awareness of what you're denying. Don't ignore Fairy of the Divine Hand. Thank her for pointing out your addictive tendencies, acknowledge their power, and then disengage and find support for living in clear, bright ways that don't leave you feeling drained, disorientated, and disenchanted. The Fairy of the Divine Hand speaks. I'm here to reveal to you what will tempt you. It is delightful, this thing you are being offered, and surely a little won't hurt. I am Fairy of the Divine Hand, and I appear to you when you are blinded to what you must see. Come and truly examine what is being offered to you. Underneath this apparently harmless fun, spending, partying, distraction and temptation lie disorientation and fear, and things may appear to be quite different than how they truly are. But here, look and look closely. Do you begin to see what would take place if you continue down this path? If you sugarcoat the possibilities of where this may end? Do not push down the feelings and warnings you have. Instead, come a little closer and look. Do you begin to understand that what seems such a small thing may indeed change lives? Take a moment, look, think, connect with your deeper wisdom. Decide whether you will join in with what is tempting you, or whether you will watch a while longer and make the wise decision instead. So you're definitely in this observer mode. You'd be very conscious about who you're hanging out with. Okay, your life will be the sum total of the 5 people that you spend your most time with. If I'm one of them, it's good. Okay. Hang on to the channel, okay, the channel of love, if you find that it helps, and it helps uplift you, okay, make you feel more positive and gives you like this this new fresh perspective to look at life from. Okay, that's good. Okay, I'm like one of your ones, aren't I? One of your 5. Okay, 4 others. Put in the comments box. Tell me who you're going to muse over. Influential people. Dead or alive, they're wanted right now. You need to get yourself 5 of them. The divination message: stop right now. Your intuition, your inner sight and clear vision is sending you a very clear warning. A red flag has just gone up, and this is the time to stop, to look and to listen before going forward. Your higher self, your clear sight, wants you to stop and think before simply taking this wonderful temptation someone is offering you. It may be in the form of a secretive relationship, junk food, alcohol at a party, sex before you're ready, or behaving in ways that are unsafe and disrespectful, speaking harmful words and thoughts that could scar people for a long, long time. This moment's indulgence could have long-term repercussions that could lead you away from well-being, clarity and harmony. You know when this temptation comes that you do not need to flee, you do not need to indulge, and you do not need to curse and berate this lovely, very earnest fairy with her clear message to stop and truly look at what is taking place. You know you simply need to pause. Be quiet, clear, and know now that one of your fiercest addictions, your fiercest addictions is seeking you out, and you are wavering, caught in its delirium. This is not an opportunity to escape. This is your chance to break free. I'm going to have a look at what your angels and ancestors want to say. So do we have to pull them into this? Yes, we do. Okay. Stop hiding. If you're ashamed or embarrassed of your behaviour or what you're doing or how you're spending your time, stop it then. Stop doing it. If you feel secretly ashamed and embarrassed, don't do that. There's no point beating yourself up about if you have done it. We've all done it. So just start a clean page. Medicine Mother. Honour your inner knowing. Now the Medicine Mother's got involved. She sees it all. Look at the infinity symbol around her. The message is take action, do what you know you need to do. About. Do you really want to hear this? Okay. Mother always knows best. They say, and it's true. Mother always knows best, they say, and it's true. We all know a maternal figure who's extremely intuitive and insightful. When I first came on, I said, listen, we know more than what we let on, okay? It's that intuition of ours. Mother always knows best. So they say, and it's true. So listen up, okay? We all know a maternal figure who's extremely intuitive and insightful, and this Medicine Mother has gone through many ups and downs. She has lived and she has lost. She knows what it's like to suffer and to want to give up. So the medicine of this card is that it's okay to make mistakes and get it wrong sometimes, and it's okay for things to come to an end. It's not the end of the world. It's just the end of one chapter and the beginning of something new. Clean page. The Medicine Mother reminds you that even though you will have low lows, you aren't here to suffer. You're here to be supported and to support others. Belly's rumbling. Let her give you the loving encouragement to take the next step forward. The extended message. Let's have a drink first. Let's have a drink. Okay. So tempted by drinks. One more drink? One more. Just the one more though. And then I've got to get off. Oh, you're boring. What you listen, I hear it. Like not said to me. Well, yes, maybe. Yeah. Because I don't want to hang out in the pub. Okay. Extended message. There is an old pattern rising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to take to move closer to where you'd like to be. You already know the answers. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics or holding back, but now you are being guided to take action. Action requires courage. But your angels and guides are bringing you the courage to move forward. Take just one step. When you do, the next one will be presented to you. Just the Medicine Mum speaking from there. Okay. I'm going to get a Sacred Destiny card. Since we're talking about destiny, do you create your own destiny? Wow. Is that what you believe? You're here to co-create it. Just thought I'd let you in on that little secret. It's about co-creation. You working with the divine. Hand in hand. Sort that curl out. Rat's tails. Well, whatever. It's all about what you tell yourself, isn't it? That matters. That's the truth. Whatever you tell yourself, it's true. If it's true, if it's true to you, then it's your truth, isn't it? But, a belief is just a thought that you keep thinking. And that's all beliefs are. That's all truths are your beliefs. Okay, enough now. Gets a bit confusing. You've got thriving. Rather be thriving than striving. Have a look at the people you're hanging around with. Are they thriving or are they striving? Okay. African Savannah. In the African Savannah lives the tree of life, the baobab tree. This is a prehistoric species that predates humans. It is over 200 million years old. It has adapted, survived, and thrived in a harsh environment where so many other species have gone extinct. The baobab can live up to 5,000 years and can reach almost 100 feet tall. It is a succulent, which means that in the rainy season it absorbs and stores water in its enormous trunk. This water helps it produce a nutrient-dense fruit in the dry season, when the land is parched and arid. These remarkable plants provide shelter, food and water for both animals and humans. It is one of the only plants in the world that doesn't drop its fruit where it would spoil. It stays on the branch where it dries out. When picked, the fruit has a 3-year shelf life. Okay. A 3-year shelf life. It's time to get back on the saddle. It's like you've dried up. It's like you've been ready for a while to be picked. You've been picked, Divine Masculine. The Sacred Landscape wants you to know, if you draw this card, you are a survivor. And not only do you survive, but you use situations that others might find challenging to thrive. You expand when others shrink. I want to say drink. You expand while others go and pay the shrink a visit and have a drink to drown their sorrows and give their guidance. They have a lot of guidance to give. Okay, these guys, after they've been to see their shrink and had a drink. So you expand when others shrink. This may be the time to adapt to your circumstances rather than be overcome by them. You have a remarkable ability to step beyond any challenge. You are strong. Others may find shelter in your energy, and right now, that's okay. Through giving to others, you are in turn nourished. This card may be urging you to step into the primordial, powerful, wild part of yourself. Doing this will increase your vitality and contribute to your overall well-being. So you are being told to step up. You're definitely being told to mingle. Just be careful who you're mingling with and whether you're actually taking them advice or whether you find that you'll actually become their advisor. And that's okay for now. It's part of the plan. I'm going to end on a Mother Mary message. We're going to see what the Divine Mother wants to say. And we shall leave you in the capable hands of the Divine Mother after this, all weekend long. She's watching. Nothing goes past her. Nothing slips past them glasses of infinity. What's that noise over there? It sounds like there could be a mouse underneath the fridge. Maybe there's a mouse in the house. Our Lady of Creative Choice. Seeing as you had the choices come up with the Angels of Light cards. The choices. Card number 10. Our Lady of Creative Choice. You have my power. You have my power within you, and you are free beyond wildest imagination. Do you know that you are a slave to no thing and to no one? You are a divine being. With the power of creative choice, you can create worlds, my beloved. So who the hell are you hanging around with then? Sweet child of mine. Whoa, oh, 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 sweet child of mine. Even the smallest choice contains great creative power. Do not cast your power aside, my child. Choose to trust me, to live with an open, vulnerable heart, and to let my grace flood through you in rapturous waves of light. Choose wisely, creatively, and well. Yet do not fear your power, for the best choice you can make is to learn from all of your experiences. I will guide you to use your power to create healing difference in your life now. You have at your disposal the power of heaven. I will guide you to use it well. One small stone tossed into a lake can create seemingly endless ripples. So too do our choices create an impact far greater than we might at first expect. Our Lady of Creative Choice has come to you with a message. Check out who your 5 friends are that you're hanging out with. The 5 people in your life that you spend the most time with. Check those out. That's my message. Our Lady of Creative Choice has come to you with a message. No matter what situation is happening in your life, no matter how powerless you may feel to change it or control it, you have so much power here. If you knew how much power you had, you would laugh with relief and wonder and reverent joy. You would realise that you don't have to control anyone or anything in order to feel empowered. Your power doesn't come from controlling outcomes. It flows from your endless capacity to make choices. Our Lady of Creative Choice helps us when we know that the way we have been choosing to be, perhaps feeling reactive or out of control, might not be serving us anymore. Perhaps we have not felt much choice in the past. Perhaps we might have got caught up in feeling frustrated with another or out of control in certain situations, and all we felt we could do was react. Or perhaps we have become so caught up in just trying to get things done or work things out that we forget that we get to have a say in our lives. This oracle comes to you as a reminder. You have the power of heaven within you. You don't need to control life, beloved, but you can choose whether you dance with life responsively or resist its flow and feel pushed around by it instead. Through paying attention to what is happening for you in the moment, whether that be feelings of happiness or sadness, a feeling of letting go or moving on, or staying put and learning something, you can then make a choice about how you wish to respond. Your responses to your life circumstances are your choices to make, and a source of great power within. You can receive any visitor into your home with a welcoming smile or a bellow of a rage, a laugh or a clear directive to move on. It is always your choice, and the right choice will be what feels right for you in any given moment. A smile might feel right one day, and the rage feels right in another situation on another day. It is always your choice, and your choice creates a pattern of energy that interacts with what is, creatively igniting change. You don't have to control it or foresee it. You just need to remember to choose creatively, and most importantly of all, with honesty, how you wish to be. Our Lady of Creative Choice comes to you in this oracle with a special message. There is a situation in your life where you are contemplating making a decision. Perhaps it is even a bold choice and you're not sure about it. You are encouraged to be bold and to give yourself permission to choose whatever feels most authentic to you. If you are stuck in a situation and don't believe that you have a choice, this oracle brings you this particular message. You have a choice available here, but you must surrender your way of looking at the situation to the Divine Mother and allow a new perspective and therefore more options to become available to you. There is always a creative way forward available. Sometimes we need prayer to help us become more flexible and receptive to access that solution. The following healing process will help you rediscover your power of creative choice, even in that challenging situation, through the divine intervention of the Holy Mother Mary. Okay, so let's end on this healing process and affirmation. You stand in a rich landscape with a vivid orange sunset. It's taken me to the first two cards. Oh, we can add the Divine Feminine to it as well. Beautiful. Okay, come here. It's that message. Come here. Look at this. Bit of distance there between the feminine. Should we bring her closer? You stand in a rich landscape with a vivid orange sunset. At your feet, there extends a beautiful blue lake. On the ground around your feet, there are wide, flat stones carved with different words on each one, just like the words in this list. Courage, kindness, playfulness, honesty, peace, letting go, surrender, trust, faith, happiness, moving on, standing strong, blessings, miracle, confidence, yes, I am, integrity, truth, me. Reach down and pick up whatever stone or stones you feel most drawn to, whether you see the words on them or not. Perhaps you notice the colour of the stone, or perhaps you sense a word upon the stone, or perhaps not. Stand quietly by the lake, and when you are ready, say the following prayer aloud or quietly in your mind. I call upon Mother Mary, Our Lady of Creative Choice, who loves me unconditionally. Thank you for reminding me of my uncreative divine power of choice. I exercise my power of choice now. I ask you to bless me and encourage me to be creative and conscious with my choices so that my path unfolds in the most glorious and wonderful way possible. So be it. Gently, or with great enthusiasm if you prefer, toss your stone or stones into the lake. You may wish to do this one at a time or all at once. Notice the ripples that flow and know that you have made some good creative choices now. Stay watching those ripples as they expand outwards towards the farthest reaches of the lake. Complete the healing process with the following affirmation. I fully own my power of creative choice. Under the blessings and guidance of the Divine Mother, I am able to think outside of the box and make instinctive, intuitive choices that help me create life experiences that enrich my soul and fulfill my heart. Gratitude to Our Lady of Creative Choice, who is with me now, reminding me of my innate power and helping me remember to play with life. I pray for her miraculous intervention, that my choices be empowered and divinely inspired now. So be it. So be it. You've got this. You've got this. I have lots of talents. Yes, you do. Make the rest of your life the best of your life. And the bottom of the deck. Everything is possible if you've got enough nerve. Okay, have yourself a fantastic weekend. I will catch up with you soon. Take care. Lots of love. Bye for now.